Hi everyone, my name is Kadir, the country manager of Eastern Europe for Grand Circle and Overseas Adventure Travel. But at the same time, I'm also the person who is running the project in Poland for supporting the refugees coming from Ukraine. Just to give you an update, as of today, we have 2,237,000 refugees crossed the border since 24th of February. The needs is enormous. The support they are looking for is enormous. And as Grand Circle Foundation, we are there. When the war started, Ellen Lewis directly gave me a call and told me that we need to take action and please look for the ways to support those people. So I was actually in Boston at that time, and when I was in Boston, I started to contact with the organization. I started to contact with the people and searching the ways to help support with these people, because it is really important for us that every single penny that we take from you on Grand Circle Foundation to support these people should go directly to those people in need. We could have just make a donation to a charity and get it over, and maybe we would feel like comfortable that we made something good. But we don't would like any other charities to have cuts administration costs and then give a smaller portion of the donations to those people in need. That's why we basically wanted to do everything by ourselves and make sure that every single penny is being spent to those people in need. So as a result, I contacted with an organization, Lena Grochowska organization, a part of Archeg Group. And I found them actually on social media because I saw that the people were talking about them, that this Archeg Group opened their 15 hotels to those people coming from Ukraine in the first days. And it was really interesting that some people are really trying to help and support those people in need. So they opened their doors and they accommodated around 5,200 people in their hotels. And then they started to run out of their funds, because basically they also have to prepare their hotels for the season, for the travel season. And I found out that they were looking for the ways to support those people. And when I contacted with them, they told me that because of their business contacts, they managed to get 8 buildings for free of charge. So there is a permanent contract. There is no time limit of those buildings, and they need to renovate those buildings. So, for example, there is a building which was taken from a Finnish company. It was the office building of a Finnish company, and they just got it for with a permanent contract. So they need to renovate it, turn it into a living space for those people, and then use it. So the capacity of this project is, at the moment, for the time being, is 2,000. And as Grand Circle Foundation, we decided to partner with them because we could see that they also feel and share the same philosophy that, to help 100% to those people, to those refugees in need. And as a result, I have been in Warsaw to meet with them a couple of times. I inspected every single project. The way we work with them is, when there is a project, they send me the project details. I check the project details and I drive to Warsaw, have a meeting with them, inspect the projects on site, and also meet with the vendors and check the contracts, then approve the payment. So we make sure that every single penny is being spent for those people in need. So in 8 buildings, we are looking to accommodate 2,000 people, but accommodating 2,000 people is not enough. So we decided to go even a step further, and with the Arche, they decided, Lena Grochowska decided to give some training to those people who are looking for an opportunity to make their own living, to have some income. So there's going to be a bakery, folks. So they are going to be baking cakes, they are going to be baking breads, they are going to be baking anything you can imagine from the Ukrainian cuisine. And the Lena Grochowska Foundation is going to be selling them. So then 100% of the income is going to be going to those people. So it is also the part of our project. So we have really a concrete plan for Warsaw. with the Lena Grochowska Foundation. In Wrocław, in the town where I live, we have a hostel accommodating 150 people. So when I met with Joanna, she told me that like she opened the doors of her hostel, but she has only 80 beds. So we bought them the beds, another 70 beds. We bought them the mattresses. We bought anything what they need for turning this place into a comfortable and decent living space for those refugees, and we succeeded it. So now we have 150 people, and more than 50% of them are children. So our second stage for that project is to provide the language education, because the integration is easiest when you speak the local language. So I signed a contract with a language school here, and starting from 1st of April, they are going to start learning Polish, and the education, the language education is going to be for 3 months. It is all paid, and after 3 months, we believe that they are going to be in a position to communicate with the local people. It is really also a great benefit for the children in that hostel, because when they start to go to school, there's not going to be any language barrier. So we are not only thinking about the accommodation facility for those people, but we have also a long-term plans. There is another project in Trzebnica, which is around half-hour drive far from Wrocław. It is going to be an orphanage. We almost finalized it. There are only 2 days of work left. Today I went to check everything. We bought again there the mattresses, the beds, anything you can imagine that you need for the children to turn this place into a livable place. And most likely next week we are going to have 60 orphans traveling from Ukraine to a safer place for a brighter future. They are going to have the playing room, they are going to have the education room, they have an outdoor playing room. So we thought really everything. I met today with the mayor of Trzebnica, from who we got the building, and he is really excited and really thankful to Grand Circle Foundation for this initiative. And again, there we always make sure that every single penny that you donate for Grand Circle Foundation goes directly to the people in need. We are also working with Father Arkadiusz at Wrocław train station. Wrocław train station was really busy, especially at the beginning of the war. Daily they had around 11,000 people. And they provided food, they provided cleaning materials for those people. Those people traveled only with a backpack. They didn't have anything else because they couldn't carry. So the mothers were preferring to carry their kids instead of a luggage. So they didn't have food, they didn't have diapers for the kids. So on weekly basis, I get the shopping list from the organization of Father Arkadiusz. I go personally to the store, and I have a store, made an agreement with them. I go there, I give the shopping list, they prepare the shopping list, I arrange the transportation, and within 2 days we do the delivery. So we have weekly shopping list coming from the organization of Father Arkadiusz. There are children, there are mothers, there are grandmothers, grandparents traveling all around for a safer place. And I am really happy that we are supporting them. You cannot be here physically. I know that some of you would really do that to come here and support, but for one reason or another you cannot. But you are making the donations for to Grand Circle Foundation, and as foundation we are really doing our utmost care and attention that every single penny is being spent. I take it honestly, really personally, that every single penny should be spent directly to those people in need. Because when I think about myself, the war is just on the other side of the border. What if it was here and the Ukraine was the safer place? I would have to send my kids and my wife away to Ukraine, and I would wish that somebody would help them, because I cannot do that. So that's why when I get a project, I check it not only once, but twice, but several times, to make sure that it is a proper project, to make sure that everything is spent every fund, every single penny is spent directly for those refugees. So please believe in us, please count on us. We are here, your eyes, your ears, and your hands. And I am more than happy to work 16 hours, 17 hours, 18 hours a day, but to make sure that everything goes directly to the refugees. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting the refugees of Ukraine.